G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League, and as you can see I hit rank 15, so let's get some rare candy. So this is one that I do want to win a few matches. So I've had 100 battles, 69 wins, so 69% win rate, which is okay, I guess. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, let's jump in and give it a go. So Premier Cup, I have a playlist with my previous Season 8 videos, so I'll link that now and you can check those out if you want. But I have been running Gallade, Tangrowth and Empoleon, so I am going to swap that up slightly. I say slightly, I guess. Talonflame is probably a little bit more than slightly. So I'm going to lead with Talonflame, running Incinerate, Flame Charge and Brave Bird. So Incinerate, 5-turn fast move, just takes an absolute age to do anything, but does charge energy really quickly and hits pretty hard, so pretty good there. I'm going to run the Tangrowth because people are going to swap waters in. Well, if people decide to swap waters in, I've got some good coverage. Tangrowth's going to be running Vine Whip, Rock Slide and Power Whip. So yeah, nice coverage moves. If it gets stuck against a fire type, so another Talonflame or a Charizard or any of the flyers, really, it's got that Rock Slide for a bit of coverage, which is nice. And then Empoleon in the back, running Waterfall, Hydro Cannon and Drill Peck. And it being a water and steel type, it sort of has play against, reasonable amount. Again, if people swapping in against the Talonflame, it's got a little bit more play against dragons, I guess, because of the steel typing. It still doesn't hit them very hard because the waterfall damage is going to be resisted, but I mean, it'll do okay against the Dragon Breath users. So it'll also, being a steel type, will be okay against the Charmers. There seems to be a fair few Charmers around, but we'll see how we go. So we don't want to, on the lead, so what we don't want to see, basically water. We don't want to see a Empoleon on the lead. That would probably be bad. We don't want to see probably a Kingdra on the lead. The things that we do want to see, Swampert on the lead's a bit of an iffy one. It really depends on energy management and shielding, but yeah, who knows. And then the things that we do want to see, so we want to see a Abomasnow. Abomasnow is fantastic. Another one that is really good is Scizor. Any of the bug and steel types, so the Escavalier as well would be very nice to see. So let's jump in, see what we get. Politoed's going to be really bad because it's so spammy with the weather balls, but I mean, with shields, Talonflame can do all right. Let's see what we get. So the other two have a little bit more bulk, so I can save shields for later on in the match. And hopefully we can get some nice leads. So Talonflame on the lead, swapped out from Electivire, is not one of those nice leads that we wanted to see. Let's see what they want to do. So I'm going to throw the Flame Charge here. I don't even know what removes Electivire is going to be running. So I get the shield, so happy days for me. And so they throw a couple more, and through goes the charge move. Let's see what they're going to throw. So anything electric is really bad. Ice Punch. So Ice Punch is going to be neutral. And I'm going to have to let this second Ice Punch go. Let's hope it is an Ice Punch and not a Wild Charge. And there's the Wild Charge, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do is come out with the Tangrowth there, and they're going to meet me with a Charizard. So I'm going to instantly swap into my Empoleon. Let's see what they want to do. And I'm not able to get there first, so I'm not going to shield this up. I do think that was a CMP tie. Let's see if it is a Blast Burn. It is not. It's just the Dragon Claw, so happy days. And unfortunately, it was a CMP tie, so that's really, really bad. I'm going to undercharge that by everything. Oh, when they shielded it up anyway. Okay. So they really do not want to see yeah, so I don't really know what's going on here. Let's just throw the charge move. I was really expecting them to come out with the Electivire there. So the question here is, do I want to shield this up or do I let this go? And I'm going to let this go. So I need to count to 6 basically. So let's see what they want to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to throw a little bit early because I don't want to risk it. I don't want them to get a Sludge Bomb through. So Sludge Bomb does take 7 to get to. Oh, it's not enough to KO. Let's just throw the next Rock Slide, and that should be a good game because this Rock Slide should be enough to take them out at this point, and then I'll be able to farm down. They will have energy on the Venusaur, but they won't have enough to throw back to back. Sludge Bombs, I could have no-shielded that, but because a Sludge Bomb from this range isn't going to KO, but I might as well shield it up and then farm down. So good first game. Interesting lead. Yeah, it was not ideal for me, but happy days, able to take game number 1. So we'll jump into this next one, see what we get. So swapping out into the Charizard was, yeah, really not a good play for them. I really wish I hadn't have thrown my energy because then I could have just farmed all the way down. It would have been absolutely spectacular, but anyway, it is what it is. So I'm actually going to swap straight out into my 2, 3... Let's throw the Hydro here, and this is actually a really good swap for me because I do not want this thing matched up against my Talonflame, and yeah, let's see what they want to do. So they're probably going to be able to take me out here, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm able to get there first, so I do think we see MP tied, so we'll see if we get a shield here. And the question is, do I want to win Switch? And I think the answer is yes. I really do think I want to win Switch. So I am going to shield this up, because if I can get my Tangrowth onto the Swampert, that works out absolutely fantastically for me. Let's see what they want to do here, and able to charge down. So let's see what comes out. So going to Hydro here, and obviously they're going to let that go. They're going to store energy and they're going to farm. Oh wow, they're not storing energy. That is a mistake. So I think we must... Did we get a CMP tie? I don't think it was CMP, but that's fine. That's very, very good for me. I'm going to come out with my Tangrowth, obviously, and absolutely monster this thing. I expect them to instantly swap. Let's find out. And they swap into their... Oh, this is real bad for them. So I'm going to let this first one go. Weather Ball's going to come through. It is going to do a little bit of damage there. Let's throw the charge move here and force them to either, well, use their last shield or say good game. So again, I'm going to let this one go as well. I don't think it will quite be enough to KO from this range. Let's find out. No, so it's not enough to KO. And that should be enough to take it out. And I'm actually just going to flame charge this thing down because I don't quite have enough energy to go for the Brave Bird. So flame charge is going to be enough to take out the Swampert there. And absolutely spectacular. So put them in a real tough spot there. Swapping out was, yeah, not a great idea for them, for that Swampert, just because obviously I got to align what I wanted, but then you never know what people have in the back, so real difficult for them. And the fact that I managed to take switch. So because I got to my move first and was able to shield up and take switch, that just absolutely outstanding. And it was definitely the right play, having Abomasnow matched up against Talonflame is never fun for the Abomasnow, because you just saw those Incinerates absolutely chunking away at it. Huge amounts of damage, so very, very nice for me, even with a not a great lead. So, just lucky that they didn't have times up. I have absolutely no idea what that was all about. Let's jump in again and see if we can... Okay. So is this a new glitch or is this a glitch? Oh no, there we go. Interesting. So we'll jump straight back into the Premier Cup and see what we get. So that's an interesting one, telling me time's up and then glitching out. At least it didn't lose me a match. So that's always good. And we straight back into another one. So let's see what we get this time. So Talonflame into Machamp. Good lead for me. Got to be careful of the rock slides. So going to switch into the Empoleon here. I don't think I can take this one. So I'm going to let this first one go. And it's an acid spray. Fantastic. Oh, this is lag like you would not believe. So got the acid spray going. So I'm really glad I didn't shield that one up. So I'm going to let the second one go as well. Oh, that's not ideal for them. So no shield here either. Expect this one to be the Dark Pulse. And it is going to do quite a lot of damage here. Yeah, because that acid spray is going to absolutely go to town. Am I able to charge it down? I am. So I'm going to let this count all the way down. Because either way, let's just watch that top corner. Let's see what they want to do. So I'm going to throw the Power Whip here. And I need to save my charge moves. So let's see what they want to do. So they're going to let that go. Fine. Fine by me. I'll let this go as well. And they're throwing the close combat. And they're going to swap out, which I am also going to do. Let's see what they want to do here. So, and the reason I wanted to swap there is to make sure I got a little bit of an energy lead on them. And I will be shielding everything up. Oh, so what are they doing, I wonder? I think they could just be letting this game go at this point because they know this is GG's. They can't farm down my... Oh, and I got an Incinerate through, so that's a good game. Even if they've got back-to-back, that Incinerate should be enough to KO, because I expect Cross Chop and then a second charge move to come through, and then I'll just Incinerate down here, and that's a good game. And really lucky to get that Incinerate through in between, well, before their charge move, so didn't allow them to get to back-to-back. So what they were probably planning on doing was throwing a Cross Chop and then a Rock Slide, but not to be. So good game there. Good matchup and a very good no shield on that Muck. So shielding up an Acid Spray, there is honestly nothing worse. It's also why using Acid Spray can sometimes be so fun, because it is always so brutal if you shield one up. So Dragonite. So this is not a good lead. So 1, 2, and it's Dragon Tail. Okay. So Dragon Tail is going to charge. I'm going to shield this up actually. And it is a Dragon Claw. Let's see if we CMP tied here. So it looks like we didn't, but I was able to get it off before they got another Dragon Tail through. So let's see if they want to shield up here. They do, so I'm going to switch out. And I'm going to switch into Empoleon, see what they've got. Are they going to try and switch out on my charge move? No. So I'm going to let that go as well. So this one did seem to go for a little bit longer. So it could be the Hurricane. It's a Draco. Ouch. Thankfully, we did get the CMP tie. So they're going to have to shield this up if they want to survive before they swap out. But and they do. So they're going to definitely swap out now. No? So not swapping out. Okay. And they're able to take me out. So that is really not ideal, but that's fine. So we'll shield this one up. This one I fully expect to be a Dragon Claw, and they're debuffed, so I probably shouldn't have, but let's see what wants to come out. So they get to another charge move. Ouch. Thankfully, they are very much debuffed, so that's very good for me. Let's see what wants to come out now. So charging up to a whole bunch of energy. Let's throw the flame charge here. So, that's probably not a good play, in fact. That's a horrible play, because they're going to take me out now. Oh, yeah, terrible play. Lost the game. Ouch. So, should have thrown the Brave Bird there. Would have absolutely one-shotted them. Poison Fang. Okay, so going to be super effective. Are they going to swap out? What have they got in the back? Just need to get this Rock Slide off. Rock Slide should be doing, well, obviously will be doing a lot of damage. And it is enough to take them out. No, it's not, but I was able to fast move farm them down. Let's hope they've got, yeah, not that in the back. So I'm able to get the Power Whip, but not in time. So, should have thrown the Brave Bird, swapped out, and I could have won this game. That's a very, very winnable game. So, really bad play by me there. Should have 100% thrown the Brave Bird, swapped out of there, and then would have been a very, very winnable game. Wasn't to be. So, what are you going to do? It is what it is. Let's jump into the next one. Can't win them all, and you learn from it. So, next game, and let's see. So, that Draco Meteor was massive. It's another Dragonite, so that's not ideal. So, I'm going to throw one and then get out of there. So, it is a Dragon Breath one this time. So, that's not too bad. So, we've got Shadow Snorlax. Okay. So, one superpower isn't going to be enough to take me out. So, going to let this go until they want to throw their... No, they're going to let me go first. Fine, I will just throw the Hydro because they're going to get me to a position where it's pretty close to being able to take them out, and I'm not going to shield up anything that they throw at me. So I'm not going to shield this up, and then let's hope I can get to a charge move first. I don't think a superpower is going to be enough to take me out here, and they're not going to throw one anyway, so... Fine by me. Let's throw the Hydro and see if they want to throw up a second shield. At this point, I think they're... Oh, wow, okay. I think I'll be able to get to a charge move here if they don't throw. And they are going to throw. So, no shield again. Come in with the Talonflame to charge down. So I think I'll let the first one go. If they get to a second one, then I'll have to probably shield it up. But oh, so they did. I was trying to swap into the Tangrowth there to try and catch that, but let's just charge all the way down. See what they want to do here. So they're obviously not going to get to another one. Let's just throw the Brave Bird, get rid of this thing. And see what they want to do. So they will swap into their Dragonite now, which is fine. I've obviously got Rock Slide, which is going to do a whole lot of damage. And I think my win con here is to keep this... Tangrowth alive. So I am going to shield up here. And then going to look to throw energy as soon as I can. Let's hope this is a big move. No, just the Dragon Claw, but that's fine. They shouldn't be able to get to another. Can they? Oh, they can. If this is a Dragon Claw, should be a Dragon Claw. Shouldn't be able to have got to a Hurricane in that time. Yes, just the Dragon Claw. So the question here is, what do I do? And the answer is to throw a move quicker. I'm not going to get to another charge move, so I should have just thrown it straight away. But that's fine. They're not going to be able to charge me down, well, fast move, farm me down with Swampert. They're going to have to throw energy. And I got to another charge move anyway and didn't throw. So good game there, able to take that one out. So misplay by me is just not throwing instantly when I got to that charge move, because the Dragonite's going to do more damage than the Swampert was. Able to go 4-1, and yeah, that was completely my fault in not getting the win on game. Well, the game that I lost was 100% my fault. Should have thrown the Brave Bird, and that would have been a comfortable win, but not to be. So, good games there by my opponents, and happy to go 4-1 to get a little bit of rare candy. So 105 and 73, so not too bad. Like I said at the start, if you're new to the channel, like what you see, hit that subscribe button, help the channel grow. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed the video and it was useful. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.